Gone, so we should be live. Let me just check the screen real quick.
Yeah, saying we're live.
So we're live. Yep. Gone.
Okay. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto YAHAWAH,
HAWAD,
HaShem,
YAHAWASHI,
KABAD.
KADASH.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of great Muslim and taught us his truth.
That's right.
Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, the 144,000 men pushing the truth and wholehearted sincerity across the four winds. With the GMS Germany camp, out here about to push the word out here in Deutschland. You know,
Gone.
do a live lesson.
Hey,
You know,
so
because actually, what happened?
let's go cool. Just keep on going. I forgot the time, man.
You know, actually, Germany's under a lockdown right now.
Yeah.
You know, the ACH is in a different state than I'm in, but we both under lockdowns right now. You know, they're saying that we're not allowed to go outside unless we have a reason to be outside. We got to wear a mask at all times when we go outside, wherever we go. If I'm not mistaken, right, Tezawa?
I don't know about the mask. I didn't heard anything about the.
Well, when we in the city,
Yeah, in the city. Yeah, in the city.
we're
Yeah.
preaching that we got to
They
have a
say
mask on.
they say basically you have to wear the mask everywhere if you can. Basically, have the 1 meter something different. What is it called?
1.5 meter.
Yeah, meters. They want to
Social
have meters.
distancing.
Yeah. So distancing. Yeah. Basically, if you don't have this, you have to wear the mask. What they're saying. Or in Germany.
And that's not gonna. I mean, it just confirms that we are in the end times, man. You know that Esau is making his move. He's implementing his new world order. You know, his NWO, and we're just gonna go into a lesson that we was at when we were at camp. You know, we had a female come up, and she was really humble. You know, she was soft spoken, and she said she had a dream. She didn't even really ask us what we were doing at all, did she, Tezawa?
No, she was
immediately said she had a dream.
Yeah.
And she wanted to explain it and break it down. Well, she wanted to explain it to us.
They just wanted to basically shed dream with us, the vision that she said. And she said that basically this was the spirit too, because she said at the end, of course, at the beginning she was like she got a free will and everything, but then at the end she said herself like, yeah, she asked the Lord to guide her, and then the Lord guided her to us, basically showing you the Lord do everything after His will, man. You know,
Okay.
because He brought it up to us, and then she brought out this heavy vision because it was scriptural through and through, man. You know, and it's beautiful, man. To respect of Yahweh.
Yeah, so through rewatching the video, you know, sitting down, and we had a really good conversation about it. You know, we're gonna bring out some precepts. You know, some more precepts that we missed at camp, but you know, we didn't miss them because it was all through the Spirit. You know, but you know, I often try to strive for a better delivery of this truth. I always say I can do better. You know, I can bring out better precepts. You know, I want to learn more. I want to be able to break the word down better. So, YAHAWAH, this is edifying. You know, through the Spirit and power of YAHWASHI.
Cool.
All right, so go ahead. I get Acts 2:17.
Should I play the video first?
Oh yeah, you want to play it? Go ahead.
So basically, because like the brother, like the Ak said, I'm gonna go into this dream, and the thing is, what is it called? Basically, in the camp, we didn't even went into the dream. We explained it to her. We said the scripture, but we didn't went in there with precepts and everything. And that's the thing. So what we want to do is we're just gonna play the video. We're gonna do right now, one time, and then we're just gonna go into basically the dream with precepts. And if you want to watch the video again, so on our main page where we got the lesson right now, GMS Germany page. So yeah, let me just play it right now. Cool. So yeah, it was basically the video, and we'll just want to say quick before we gonna keep on going. A big shout out to the big elder from Charlotte, man, the head of the camp, Aisha Yama, the water for basically editing the video, man. You know, what's his work? He put it up on this. We talked about it. He put it up, you know, and it's beautiful, man. The water for that, really. You know, trying to bring it out quick.
Man.
Yeah.
Give credit where credit's due, you know. Yeah, but because he did put it together, you know.
So you had the dream, man. You know, like you said at the beginning, or like you said, Acts 2:17, right? It's the book of Acts 2 verse 17, and it says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahawah, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams." This thing.
Read it again from the top.
Acts 2:17, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahawah.
The last days, you know, and the brother Tazawa, you know, you can speak on it also, that you know the brothers that we are in contact with, they've been having dreams like crazy, you know, and I've seen a lot of videos of brothers in other camps across Babylon having visions of chariots, and I think that was Elder Yeshawamba with the green one.
I think you mean sights, not visions?
Yeah, sightings. I'm about to see. Sightings about the UFOs.
Yeah.
And you know, in the end times, we are in the end times. You know, and the spirit of the Lord is being pushed onto all flesh. You know, people are starting to see that something is coming. They don't know what, but they're fearing, and they believe that something as big is about to happen. You know, and I talk to a lot of Edomites that they all say this, that the earth, you know, one Edomite told me that the earth is about to get revenge on us, you know, and they don't have an understanding that it's of the Lord that's about to get revenge, but that fear, that sense of something big is about to happen, is through the Spirit, you know, through the Spirit of the Lord. He's pouring His Spirit upon all flesh. And continue though. Finish what you're about to say.
What I want to say?
You're about to say, yeah.
Yeah, basically because like you said, I just want to add, because like the last day said with Yahawashi, man. There's one precept where it says basically Yahawashi brought in the last days from the time of Yahawashi, the last days began. And what we have to understand is just that we really coming to an end of this kingdom, because like the brother said, like the Ark said, a lot of brothers have visions. We ourselves have visions, and I can speak for myself. I don't have a lot of visions, man. And then lately I had like basically dreams or visions about persecution, and then one time get beamed up to a chariot and bump into. Remember what I said? Like a bump to this thing, and to the, you know. So the Lord is really giving you everything you need, man. Showing you, giving you signs from the prophecies, signs in dreams, signs in the heavens, signs everywhere. That this thing, that this world is about to end, man. This
We at
rulership
the
is
end,
real,
you
you
know,
know.
and it's pleasing unto us, but it's terror unto these nations, you know.
But, yeah.
But go ahead.
But going back to Acts 2:17, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams.
You see, and all of those things are happening on a very rapid rate right now. You
Mhm.
got brothers making videos about dreams left and right. You got brothers saying, "Oh, I had a vision. I had a vision of this chariot. I had a vision of this this brother being delivered. I had a vision of this brother saving this brother and going through this and this and this."
Mhm.
You know. So, and then you got people coming up to the camp saying that they had visions. You know.
I'm
So we are in the end times, man. You know, we understand that Esau is about to be. He's about to come down like a flood onto the what? Onto the remnant, onto Israel most for the most part, but the remnant is going to be saved out of it, you know. But we're going to get into that, and that was it on that, right?
come.
So we go to Isaiah 16. I mean 1:16.
Come. It's Isaiah 1 and verse 16, and it says, wash you, make you clean, put away the evil from your doings from before mine eyes,
Mm-hmm.
of your doings before from my eyes. So like let me read it again. Isaiah 1:16, wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cause
Because hold on, Salakia, because Israel, we did a lot of evil and wicked things amongst each other and in the eyes of the Lord, in front of the Lord. You know, we did a lot of adultery. We were living very wickedly. The most evil thing is to turn our backs on the Most High. You know, to turn away from this doctrine, from this truth, from the word, from the laws, and follow after heathen nations. So the Lord is telling us to wash us, to turn, make you read it again.
come. Isaiah 1:16, wash you, make you clean,
Hmm.
put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cease.
Idolatry worship, you know, following after false gods, breaking the commandments, knowing the commandments and breaking them. You know, that was at one point, that's what we were doing until we fell away. But now that we come back into the truth, we come back into the understanding of the scriptures. We have, this is washing us. This is making us want to get rid of that old man and turn away from the old things that we were doing, the evilness that made the Lord upset. Continue, Salakia.
Yeah, I want to add because like what we'll go into right now is because of this because the one female said there was a dragon and the dragon was dark, was black, but turned into white.
Yeah, I was about to get to it. Kind of.
So like yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right though.
And that's the thing because what like it says cease from because when going to the word black what does it mean? Evil, wicked. So we have to cease from wickedness to be made white, which means pure, clean. And
Hmm.
it's what the Lord is saying right here, man. Cease to do evil. So we have to cease from the evilness and get basically to the righteousness and get white. Because like in the dream, the dragon basically turned from black into white, represents when you think about it, the nation of Israel, because right now we're changing. We're changing into the right.
Transform. Be ye transformed. You
Yeah.
know. But go ahead, Salakia.
Verse 17.
No,
Learn to
I
do
didn't mean
what
to cut you off. Finish what you were saying. We're transforming into what?
I said we basically transforming from the black, from the dark, the evil Israelites into basically the refined and purified Israel that the Most High wants. The white
Come.
dragon is a dragon in the vision, yeah. And then people gonna be like, yeah, but the dragon revelation, nah, man. But just representing the basically from black to white, from wickedness to righteousness, you
Come.
know. And that's the thing. Come. Then verse 17, learn to do well, seek judgment, uh, relive or relive.
relive.
Okay, relive the oppressed, judge the fatherless, plead for the widow. Come now and let us reason together, saith Yahweh. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. And that's the thing, you know. Al basically saying return from, because when you think about the scarlet, blood on their hands. Because why? Because of wicked judgment. Because why would the Lord say, basically judge the fatherless, plead for the widow? So basically bring righteousness into your nation.
Relieve.
What's it?
Relieve, not relive.
Relief.
Relieve.
Can relief.
To
Relief
give relief.
yeah, relief to oppress, basically. Relieve them from the hot bondage, basically. Relieve them
And
from the
how can we do that? Through this word, through the scriptures.
go.
I mean, because we all are still in captivity, but
Mhm.
this or free the oppressed mind. You know, the mind of the oppressed, which are the Israelites. When first and foremost, they got to be the Lord got to be dealing with them to open up the understanding of the scriptures. But
Mhm.
once you get this understanding, you're free. That's why it says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." We're not free physically. We're not free because we still don't even have our nationality, but we're free mentally from the lies of Esau. We're free. We're free from the believing in the deceit, you know, and being in the darkness with Esau, worshiping idolatry, you know. But Salakia, keep going. I didn't want to cut you off.
No, it's cool. And and like I said, basically because the red, because like it says in Ezekiel third chapter, concerning um the blood is on your hand. If you're basically not one of the people, the blood gonna be on the hand, rough paraphrasing.
Come.
So we are made white right now from the blood that was before on us, the
Hmm.
blood of wickedness,
He
you know.
says, though our sins be as scarlet,
Yeah.
scarlet red is very bright, man. It's a
Uh,
bright red, you know,
go.
and they shall be made white because
Mhm.
we're gonna turn away from because once we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, what do we stop doing? We stop sinning, you know, and we're striving to. I mean, we're gonna sin in this flesh, but the whole point of it is that we showing fear to the Lord, and by doing that, that's purging us because. What did Elder Ramah say? This is just a rehearsal for the things that we're gonna do in the kingdom.
Mhm.
You know, this is just a shadow. You know what I mean? This is the shadow of the law that we're trying to rehearse right now. So we're rehearsing it, we're practicing it through affliction with adversity. So when we get in the kingdom, it's going to be easy. You know what I mean? We're going to know how it feels to try to keep the laws under somebody else's kingdom. You know, under somebody else's rule. We
Go.
understand that. So when we have our own kingdom, we're going to rejoice to do the laws. You know what I mean? We're gonna be happy that we can do it on our terms and keep all of our high holy days and perfect. You know, the Sabbath perfect, man. We don't have to worry about anything. So though our sins be made bright as scarlet, they're gonna be washed away and be made white.
Go.
And that's what she was saying, that the dragon turned from darkness to white, you know, to which is the light, honestly, you know,
Mhm.
from death
Back into white
to
dragon.
light, to
Yeah.
to living, you know,
That's right. From death to life.
because if we don't got this word, we don't got Yahawashi, we got death, man. Death is coming for us.
Mhm.
If you're not with Yahawashi, you're against him, and that's how it's gonna be. And when he returns,
Yeah.
if you ain't with me, you're against me. It ain't gonna be, oh, you may be some good. Nah, if you're not with Yahawashi, if your name is not written in the book of life, you receiving what? Death, man, and captivity.
Go.
You know.
And
But go ahead.
if I just can add to what you said, because um because of the basically we're speaking about the kingdom. Because we have to understand when we're in the kingdom, we're gonna have the new bodies, and the law is gonna be written in our inward parts, so we can't go off anymore. That's why it's gonna be basically perfect. They're
Okay.
gonna be beauty. They're gonna be there won't be death anymore for us.
Okay.
For us, because why? We don't sin anymore. And there it goes again. Well,
Okay.
because we can't
Okay.
sin anymore. So what is basically the wage of sin is death. So if we can't sin anymore, we won't die anymore. Because like the Lord said in Wisdom Psalm 2:23, if I remember right, He created men to be immortal. But then sin came in and we died. But yeah, to keep on going in Isaiah 1:19, if ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. Um, but if you refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of Yahweh has spoken it.
Simply put, there ain't no need to break it down. You
Come,
know, do what the word says. Strive to be like Yahawashi. Strive to walk like him, because he was perfect, because he kept all the laws. He is
mhm,
the law. You
mhm,
know, and if we want to keep the law, then we should strive to be like him. You
come,
know, to be made perfect, to be made white, to be made pure, clean. I was talking to somebody about it earlier. The Lord said that we're gold. We're precious gold unto Him. And how do you remove impurities from gold? With fire,
come,
with adversity, with afflictions. Because what we got to understand is, like, at one point we had this word. We were at the top, and we turned our backs on the Lord. So now we got to fight to show Him that we want this. We want to be in his good graces. We want to be in his light, you know? And that's the thing that always cracks me up about these Christians, man. They think that they can just go through their whole life and don't have to show anything to the Lord. They're just covered by grace, you know? Just because Jesus died for you, you can do whatever you want. You don't got to keep no laws. You don't have to do anything. And at the end, you're going to receive salvation. Just believe in his name. That's what they say to me. If I just believe in his name, I'm going to be saved. But what did you show him? You know, that's why when he says they're going to say to me, have I not casted out many in thy name and did all of these wonderful works in thy name? And he's going
mhm,
to say, what? Depart from me. I never knew thee, you
mhm,
know,
come,
because that's what they claim. These Jeezy crazy believers and these wacky tacky Christians, but for the most part, that's what they be saying. You know, if I have faith in him and his name, but you haven't shown that you have faith. Faith without works is dead. But go ahead, I
come. Um, going to Isaiah 55:6.
come.
And it says, Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
Pardon, he said.
Pardon, yep.
Yeah. So, but he, how do you turn on to him? By trying to keep his laws. You know, turn return back unto him. So that means we got to try to strive to keep the law again. Because it was only given unto what? The children of Israel. So
Come.
it was only ours to keep. So we didn't want it. So what did he do with it? He let everybody touch it. So now we got to fight these heathens just to bring out our own word. You know what I mean? So now he's saying, come back. Read it one more time, because it's a good precept.
Isaiah 55:6, and it says, Seek ye Yahweh while he be found, call ye
Seek
upon him.
him. Why he may be found. It's gonna be too late when you see the sky open and be like, I believed all the time. I believed the whole time. It's gonna be
Mm,
too late to seek him then. He's gonna come with great slaughter. Then
come.
you're gonna think you're gonna say, so I believed the whole time. He know your heart. You can't lie to the Lord.
Okay.
Go ahead,
And this
I.
and this why even we put the precept, because I think about it. When I was thinking about the dream, this kicked into my mind, because basically Lord showing us that we transform into the white right now, and in this we get protected, like the dream said, the black dragon turned to the white dragon, and the white dragon got children, and then basically the dragon put the wings around the children and protected it. And the lady, the female was asking the Lord, what does it mean? The Lord gonna protect his people. And why are you going to protect his people? Because they were made white. They purified themselves. They went to the fire, and to that the Lord going to protect them because they are worthy. Like, let me get a precept real quick for them, man. Like it
They
says some
wash
beautiful stuff.
themselves. You
Yeah,
wash yourself with this word. You know, you wash your spirit. You know, when you stand in this, the demons don't want to be around that. You know, people that are against this truth, who aren't spiritual. When you start to bring this thing out and you start talking about the Lord, what they do? They flee, man. The wicked flew when no man pursue it, but the righteous are bold as a lion. You know. So go ahead. I want to bring it out.
yeah. I think was this one. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High
Mm-hmm.
for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for Himself. And that's the thing, man. So we're gonna go right now to the basic purification period, and then we're gonna how are gonna be proven, gonna be made white again, and gonna be under the shadow of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know?
Okay.
Because right now it's the time to prove yourself unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai and seek Him while you can. Because see the family of the White Hidden, you see all these things happen. You see the dreams, you see the prophecies come to pass, you see Maxine, you see the basically the Maxine gonna is getting mandatory everywhere, or they make it like a like sneaky like a snake, be like, yeah, we don't do it mandatory, but if you don't have it, you can do this, that, and the third. So basically, they want to push you to do it, and you see all these things happening, and still you don't want to seek Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Then get ready for death and destruction and judgment.
Okay.
We're all gonna get judged, but the Lord gonna justify us, Yahweh Ratzah, you know, because we're all filthy, we're all wicked. But like in the dream, the dragon turned to white, so it let the darkness, the wickedness behind itself, and basically shed itself to the white. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shed ourselves, Yahweh, to the spiritual bodies, man,
That's why it says,
to the
put off
angelic
that old
bodies.
man.
What
You
is it?
know, put off that old man.
And be the new man.
Cast
That's
off
right,
those
man.
old ways.
Yeah.
When you look at like a caterpillar, you know, it goes into its cocoon and it's in there for a long time, and you like, when is it gonna come out? And when it comes out, it's completely different. You know, it got beautiful colors. You know,
No.
and you, I think it was Taza Bashar for sure, but Apostle Gabar also. He always say that he always says, is for me it was Taza Bashar first, and then I saw a video from Apostle Gabar, how nature and this truth go hand in hand. You know, you can look at nature, and you can always see examples of how this truth is. You know,
Mhm.
with the snail, you know, with the butterfly, you know, and with the spider web, and so on and so forth. So
Cool.
the Lord does things to for us to see and to have those spiritual eyes to understand. You know, when we put off that old man, we're going to be transformed. You know, and how many times did people said it to you, Tazua, like, hey, we missed that old person. You
Yeah.
changed.
Come, come,
I rejoice, man. I rejoice when I hear that.
come.
I rejoice because that means I've actually d- done something for the Lord, just a little bit, you know, just something that even that they see it. I'm hoping that the Lord, you know, He keep that in you know in his mind when the due comes for that time, you know.
Come.
But go ahead.
And also, basically the shed, because what we have to understand is like it first happens in this when first time when you think about something, like it says be the new man, but it doesn't mean change yourself. Basically, spiritually, let the old man behind you and be the new man, right? But at the end, they're gonna be physically manifest. You know,
Mm-hmm.
as the elect, and that's the thing. The elect, basically, are right now the new turn to the new man right now, and then at the end they're gonna be the new man, the fresh man, the lively man. You know, because
Okay.
when you go to the word new, it means kainos, and it means fresh. So the
Fresh.
fresh
Okay.
man, you know, the
And
fresh
when you got a fresh
man.
white tee on, when you got a
Yeah,
white tee on, it's fresh. It's
that's right,
crisp.
man.
You know,
Come,
and that
come.
white garment,
That's
that
right.
garment is gonna be is that whiteness. That white is righteousness. That's light. And that's how that's what the garment that we're trying to put on. That's what we're trying to be transformed into.
Come,
Taking off these filthy garments that we've worn while we have defiled ourselves in this law in the eyes of the Lord, and trying to put on a beautiful garment, a clean and righteous garment, so the Lord can be like, yeah, that's my son right there.
come. That's
So
right.
like you, what are you about to bring out?
Just next precept in the
Go ahead,
Romans. Or
I.
you want Isaiah 55:6 again?
Uh-huh.
Which one?
I thought we were done with Isaiah 55.
Again?
Yeah, we can get it again.
Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let
Mm-hmm.
the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
Okay. And that just says it all. Return unto what? To him. And what is him? This law. This law is Yahawashi, and Yahawashi is of the Lord, Yahweh. So it is him, return unto him. That's why the Lord says in Baruch, this is the book of commandments, and that should not depart for, what is that? For Baruch
Because
4?
this Baruch 4:1.
Yeah, 4 and 1.
Um, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever.
Uh-huh.
All that the keeper shall come to life, but such as
Uh-huh.
leave it shall die.
Come. All that keep it shall come to life. And you're going to be made fresh. You're going to be made lively.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom maketh a man's face shining, man.
Mm-hmm.
When people see you, your countenance, you know is different. It changes.
Go.
You're not lollygagging no more. You're not walking through this world blindly. You know the purpose of the Lord. You know the purpose of these judgments that you're seeing coming around everybody
Mm-hmm.
on the left and right side. You see everything. Before that, we didn't know. We was groping at noonday. We was
Right.
thinking that we was in control. I know I was. I'm gonna make this money. I'm gonna make this career. I'm gonna get this car. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Not knowing that I wasn't doing a damn thing. I was just doing what the Lord allowed me to do, you know? But go ahead, all right?
Go. Um, but you're going to Romans chapter 12. One Romans?
Yeah, come, let's go.
Romans 12:1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is a reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
You see?
Yeah,
Transformed. And we
go.
brought out this precept because that woman said that those dragons, that dragon transformed to white dragon. And that white dragon had babies. It had children.
Go.
So present your body a living sacrifice unto the Lord, and be ye transformed. You know, holy and acceptable. Holy means separate. It means special. It means not like the others. And that's what it's all going to boil down to, honestly. Because the Lord is not coming back for everybody. He's coming back for a select few. The
Go.
ones who are really fervent, the ones who have that faith that He's given them, who've been willing to stand up and accept whatever judgment that the Lord is going to give them, or accept whatever adversity that is thrown their way. Look at Job. Look at Job. If you see what Job had to go through, but now once did he forsake the Lord of the law. So how much more, if Job was perfect in the eyes of the Lord,
Yeah.
so we which have sins that are scarlet red, you know, how much more affliction is the Lord going to throw our way? You know, we should be ready for that. You know, we should have that mindset that we're going to present ourselves a living sacrifice unto the Lord, man. Go ahead, I.
And also I want to say to the I looked up the word transformed in the Greek, and it says I gotta play it.
Strong's G 3339. Metamorpho.
Basically, metamorpho. You heard it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you heard the word. But when you think about it, like metamorphose,
Uh-huh.
metamorph, and you go into the word, it says, well, basically, I can share the screen. Let me just do a quick select here. You don't see the screen, right?
Not right now.
Okay, let me just do it quick here. Oh, select here, right here. Go into the other tab. Go here. Then go here. Go to the blue. Select. Just bear with me 1 second. Just doing the first time with the screen sharing. So select it for it takes a little bit longer. So Romans 12:2. Going to the word. Basically transform. Right here. G 3339, and it says right here to
Metamorph.
change into another form.
Mm-hmm.
See,
To
and this is
transform,
what
to
we do
transfigure. Come.
to transform, to transfigure. See,
You
so
know,
basically to
and
change into another form, man.
come.
Yeah,
And when you got this word, people are gonna see you different, man. The things
come.
that used to make sense to you, that meant things to you of this world, don't mean anything to you anymore. You know, you you let a lot of things go. A lot of things don't taste the same. If you understand what I mean,
Come.
things that you've done. I know for a long time, a lot of things didn't taste the same for me either. You know, and I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about things that I've done. You know, and especially like sports. You know what I mean? Like sports,
Yeah.
watching basketball and everything. It didn't feel the same anymore. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, what is the point? Like these dudes running back and forth, up and down a basketball field, basketball court. What is the point? You know, but you're gonna transform into a holy and righteous man or woman, and try and thus you're not gonna fit in this world no more. They're gonna tell you, oh, you always find the bad things. You're always looking for the negative. That's not the truth. We just want to point out the things that are wicked in this world,
Yeah.
the things that we are vexed with every day, that we have to be in this captivity, you know. And it's plenteous. It's a lot. It's not our fault that it's so much wickedness everywhere. You know, that we got to point it out on every side. Everywhere you turn is wickedness, you know. But when you transform, that's when you're going to see it. You know, it's like I didn't see the wickedness of the military until I was out of it, if you understand what I'm saying. You know, and you don't really see the wickedness of this world till you get out of it. When you step back and you see, like, damn, this whole everything is wicked, man. Like everything is a lie. On every turn, Esau got this place flipped upside down, man. And it's just sickening, you know.
Okay.
But go ahead, continue. All right?
It's what like the example that you just made with the basically you have to step out of the word to see the weakness thereof. Because when I think about, I just had a sample in my mind. Like for example, when you're in the club, right? When you're in the zone in the club, you're partying, you see all basically these females and everything in there. You're like, yeah, they're beautiful, they're sexy and everything, right? You step
Mm-hmm.
out of this thing, you look in there, you're like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah,
thing.
because that light, You
world.
know, the lighting, the alcohol,
Yeah,
the drunkenness. Got,
yeah.
you know, they keep it dim so you can't see shit. You know, they want you in darkness in this world. You
And
know.
that's the thing. So you have to step out of the world to see the witness stuff. This is why the Lord said, we're not of this world, man. Because
Yeah.
if we would love to be of this world, the world would love us on, but we're not of this world. So
Con.
we basically stepped out of this world because we was in the matrix. But you see right now, we have to really soon we have to really be out of the
Out.
matrix.
Yeah.
Out.
Unplugged completely. Yeah.
Really
And
completely
remember
out this matrix, man.
what was his name? Phaser, the dude that wanted to go back into the Matrix.
I don't know. I have to
Cypher,
watch the movie
Cypher,
again.
Cypher, Cypher. That was his name.
Mm.
Cypher. He wanted to go back into the Matrix. He
Mhm.
wanted to forget everything that he learned. He wanted to forget about the truth. You know, and there are people that are in this truth that want to forget it too. They tell me,
Yep.
since you told me this, I can't live my life.
Yeah. And
They
this
told
is
me
the
this. I
Lord
can't live my
plaguing
life the
us.
way that I used to no more.
Yeah, the Lord plaguing us, right like that, man.
You know,
Stupid. Don't
because I
repent.
made you unplug, and now
Yeah.
you're trying to replug. You're trying to replug, and it ain't get. You're not getting that same feeling no more,
Yeah.
because you touch righteousness. You got a glimpse of it, and now you think, oh, you know, because Apostle Gabar, he said it too. When you live righteously in this world, it's boring as hell. You can't. It's you can't do nothing. Because everything you go is you're gonna go off everywhere you
Especially
go.
this
Got a
time.
comment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
got a lot
can't
of
go
comments,
back.
but this is
Yeah,
this
you
one
can't
dude.
go back.
What'd you
That's
say?
just, oh dang, it's a lot of comments.
Yeah,
Amen.
but
Let's
but
just
but
send
the
out.
thing, one thing that I just wanted to talk to, but the one didn't want to get us out of spirit, but it was this one. What is it? It's a little bit more up, I think. Or I deleted it.
Stay in your ways or follow the path of the
Yeah,
Lord.
this is spirit right here. Stay in your ways or follow the path of the Lord. Free will is always yours. You don't have free will, man. Everything is ordained by the Lord. Proverbs 20:24. Oh, so
Mhm.
okay, so like 18:3. So you don't have free will. You
Yeah,
know,
we don't have free will. We
no,
don't have
that's
free will. That's
no.
that's that's what we like to think. But if you really understand, if you really look at the scriptures,
No,
Job was plagued by who? Shaitan.
no,
And Satan was told to do it by who? The Lord. So
no.
the Lord is controlling the evil, which is Satan, and he's controlling the good, which are the righteous.
Mm.
Okay, so there is no free will. He got both sides. It's like it's unfair, honestly. You can't beat the Lord at his game, this game, because
You
he
got
wrote the
caught.
game. He got the game. He got the blueprints of the game. He got the keys to the game. He know the programming. You can't beat him at this world. All you can do is act out exactly what he's written for you to do, and pray and hope that you are not of the lot that is not deemed to get salvation.
So,
You know, we don't have no free will. We don't have free will. You know, that's what a lot of people think. But the Lord controlling the shaitan. You just read the book of Job. It tells you that.
mhm.
You know.
So, with another quick comment. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shabbat KADASH Prakta.
Shalom, shalom.
Come,
Yahawah Shabbat Kakadash Brakata.
come. So yeah, so basically going back to the lesson. Like we said before, so basically we're seeing the transform. So we're going just over the things that were said in the statement. We're just going
Go
over
ahead,
the
go ahead.
things. We're just going over the things that basically said in the vision. Like we're still in the part basically of the transforming. You know, like it
Mm-hmm.
says right here, in Daniel 12:10, many shall be purified and made white and tried,
Uh-huh.
but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the right wise shall understand.
So many shall be what?
Be
Be
purified and made white.
be purified and made white. And then he goes to say what? And be
Uh,
tried.
yeah, be white
Why?
and tried.
Yeah, because we're about to go into that great hour of temptation.
Yeah,
The hour of temptation is upon us very heavily, man.
mm,
It's right we got one foot in the door with the hour of temptation, man. And
yeah,
that's why it says many shall be made white and tried, because we're going to get tested. Like I said, we are the ones to blame for this because we turned away from the law. You know, I mean, ultimately we're doing the will of the Lord, but it was us that did it. You know, we committed adultery and followed out the other doctrines. So the Lord told us in the book of Deuteronomy. He told us what was going to happen if we kept the law, if we didn't. So we knew what was going to happen.
Sure.
So now we must fight to show him who's who. You know, just like how we got to fight for the word when we out there preaching on the highways and hedges. Now we got to show the Lord through our actions and through our faith in that hour of temptation who's who. That's why it says, and then my chosen shall be known when they shall come like a flood or something like this. In Revelation, I think it is. And then my chosen shall be known, huh?
Then shall we know who am chosen.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's Revelation. I think it's Wisdom of Solomon.
Oh, is that Wisdom of Solomon?
Let me look it up. Chosen. This is what I wanted to look up earlier too. Yeah, now second Ezra 16. Second
that's
16
what it is. Second Ezra
16:73. And it says, then let me start it. Yeah, 73. And then shall they be known who am chosen. And they should be tried as gold in the fire. And this is what I want to get earlier too. Spirit.
See? Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yeah.
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So now is the time for us to get right, because this truth is going to be what? Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times.
Yeah.
You know, stability of that time when we might not be able to get online and Google, you know, Revelations chapters and Book of Daniel and Joel, and you're gonna have to probably try to come from the top, or you might just have this sword and you gotta toil. You know, you don't got your phone to look through and find out where this scripture is. You're gonna have to toil through the scriptures to try to find out. That's why it's very important that you sharpen your sword right now. You know, you should try to precept it up as much as you can right now, because Esau's going to take this down. He's going to take the ability for us to preach online, to post videos online about the truth, about him being the devil. You think Esau going to let the New World Order come in and allow us to call him the devil? It ain't happening, man.
Cool.
You know, that is not happening. That is not going to happen. He's gonna shatter that. He's gonna take that down as quickly as that New World Order is here. We're gonna see the famine of the word hit. It's right behind it.
Cool.
You know, but many shall be tried with fire, which is adversity,
Cool.
which is things that are afflicting unto you, your physical, your mental. You know, you might have your family taken. We can sit here and say, what if forever? Just know that the Lord, you can't think what the Lord has got for you. You can't think of it, man. You know, I remember when I was younger, just to go off like a quick example, how like my friend was like, you want to come over to my house for the weekend? And I'm like, yeah, you picture in your mind what his house going to be like. And when you get there, it's completely not what it is.
Cool.
You know, even with women in these times, like when you met a woman, you picture what her house is going to be like. And then you get there, you're like, damn, that was not what I expected at all. You know, so how much more the mental of the Lord, you know, his imagination and his creation, we can't even begin to fathom what he got planned for us, man.
Cool.
So that's why we got to lean on the scriptures and listen to what he says and get ourselves right. You know,
right.
stay in the scriptures, you know. But go ahead, Doc. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, you can, man. You know, like the one thing was like the one comment was pretty on point. It says like right here, was it? Amen. It's not too late to change, and it's true, man. It's seek the Lord where you may be found, man. You know, come on to him while he's near, because you have to understand. You want to be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna watch videos in 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, few months, and then the famine of the word hits. What you gonna do then? What you gonna do then when the word is off the internet? and you can't get the breakthroughs anymore. You're gonna bug the fuck out, and you're gonna be judged, man. That's why we have to strive for Yahawashi while we can. That's why we're doing these. That's why even the elders and pastors said, "Hey, elder pastor was 3 videos a week. I think first time was 2, then went up to 3, and now he said every day. Why do you think it's like that? Because we see we in the basically last leg of this world of this kingdom, and it's a final sprint, man. You know, of course, in a
Con,
marathon, we have to be balanced, but we see, hey, time is getting shorter, and when you see the goal, you want to give it your all, you know. But yeah,
con.
um,
What was on Daniel 12?
yeah, no Revelation 7,
Yeah.
7:13, and it says, and one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes, and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
Does blood make anything white? When you got blood, he said, wash their robes with the blood of the lamb.
Mhm.
So it's not gonna. It's this is a spiritual thing, you know, and that's getting on the level with Yahawashi. And you know, in John 1:14, what does it say? And his word was made flesh, and the flesh dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory. So this word is the lamb. And who is the lamb? Yahawashi. He was the ultimate sacrifice for our sins. You know, he was the one who that sacrifice that he when he went on the cross is the reason why we got the truth right now. You know, so read it one more time, Salakia.
Revelation 17:13, and one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came
White
they?
white robes. That means garments of righteousness. You know, having this word and being holy unto Yah. Go ahead, Salakia.
The cutoff said, Being holy unto
Yahawah Yahawashi.
God. Verse 14, and it said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes, and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
You see, and the scriptures say that the elect shall scarcely be saved. You know, so it's going to be great tribulation on this earth, and that the Lord is going to protect his elect all the way through it. You know, if he led us through the Red Sea, he
Mhm,
led us through the wilderness, he
mhm,
led us into the land that we called ours was Israel, and we took it from all of those people, the Canaanites, and you know, the book of Joshua, the book of Judges, all of those things that he did for us, the book of Samuel, you know, all of those things that he did for us. This last go round is going to be grand and extravagant, man. It's not going to be no uh, just happen. This is going to be uh, what to say greatly televised. It's going to be an amazing thing. You know what I mean?
Everybody can see it. Everybody know it. All
Come,
eyes, like I said, Revelation 1 and 7, man.
come,
Every eye shall see him, rough paraphrasing, you know.
come.
And also, what I just wanted to add to the precept is because it says, "May white in the blood of the Lamb." Basically, the Lord, like you said before, basically the blood of the offering of Yahushai, clean us from our sins. Through Him, we got basically we are made white again. Because if He wouldn't come, we could never go back. We would never basically be back to Yahushua, you know.
Hmm.
And that's the thing. So Yahushua gave Himself, and through the blood, we are basically made clean. Because I think about it, back in the days when we sinned, we had to make sacrifice, right? So the sacrifice covered our sins.
Didn't get rid of them. It just
Yeah,
put
it
dirt
just
on
covered.
them. Yeah,
But Yahushua was the ultimate sacrifice, and basically gave Himself for us. And that's the thing, you know.
and that this just shows you that these people who are claiming to be us, you know, in that land, they They don't even believe in the New Testament. They don't believe in Yahawashi.
Yeah.
So how are you out of sin?
Mm.
Technically, you still in sin, and you're never going to get out of the curses.
Yeah.
Because Deuteronomy tell you easily that you're under the curses. So how would you get out? What is Jeremiah talking about? Edom then? You know what I mean? Like, it just shows you that these people don't really have the understanding of these scriptures. They don't want this. It's not for them because it cuts them. It goes against them, you know? But go ahead, Salakia.
This book of next priest of Revelation, chapter 19 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor unto him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife has made herself ready. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of saints.
You see, that fine linen is the righteousness, like I've been saying the whole time. And that the righteousness, how can we get righteousness in these last wicked days? These scriptures. Striving to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. This law is what makes us separate. This law what makes us, if we don't have this law, we're like everybody else. If we don't have this word, if we don't try to strive to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, then what makes us different from anybody else on this earth? Nothing. They are living lawless. They living. Let Esau tell it. You can be a gorilla. You can be a furry. You can be a dog. You can be a cat. You can walk around with a leash on have people walk you. You can lick at doggy bowls. You can do anything that you want in Esau's kingdom. But with the scriptures, with this truth, we know that we can't do certain. There's things that we, as men of the Lord, as children of the Lord, just don't do. I mean, besides the dietary law, this makes us carry ourselves a certain way. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We don't mingle with certain things. We don't mess with certain things. But without this, we're not righteous. Without this, we're not made clean. Which is Yahawashi. It all ties in together. Go ahead, Art.
Yeah, this thing. Go. So going the next verse, Revelation 21 and 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Go ahead and break it down. I didn't hear you.
Let me read again. Revelation 21 and 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
That's the elect.
Yeah.
The
Made
elect.
Pure. Because
pure.
Yeah, basically prepare adorn as a bride, prepare for a husband, like we read in Revelation 19:2. We're basically getting ready because, like it says, we're getting ready. We're preparing ourselves. We're making ourselves right now, white right now. Like the black dragon turned to the white one. We're doing the same thing. We're in the transition period to the white one, to the white dragon, which is the nation of Israel. Out of the nation of Israel, what came out first, the elect, because this is going to be the foundation, upon which the nation of Israel is going to be built on. Because when you have, for example, because when you think about it, for example, you have basically nations created, right? What happened? It started basically, the nation of Israel started with Jacob, and then his sons, and then their sons, and sons. They became a great nation. Of course, it started with Abraham, then to Isaac, then to Jacob. But basically, the nation of Israel came to the loins of Jacob. But concerning this, going back to the dream, or we're going into the spirit, if you can receive it, we basically, the nation of Israel represent this dragon, how we see it, and it's turned to the white dragon. I got see it, and the first thing they're gonna come to the kingdom basically is the elect, and the elect gonna be the foundation. Why? Because they were the righteous ones. They basically got the immortal bodies. They got the laws, and the inward parts can go off anymore. So they're gonna be the foundation of this kingdom, because every kingdom needs a foundation, and it's the government body. You can have people everywhere. But if you don't have the right government, you're gonna go down like you see in this kingdom right now. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Right. Straight up.
So, okay.
That foundation is going to be the elect. You know, because the elect followed Yahawashi even when they didn't see Yahawashi. You know, the elect never gave up on Yahawashi.
That's right.
The elect are going to have faith during all those temptations that the Lord has already told us is going to come. The hour of temptation, the fire, and adversity, Esau coming down like a flood, you know, and so on and so forth, being scoffed and mocked at, you know, being told that you're a radicalist, you don't know what you're talking about, and so forth and so on. But they didn't give up. They didn't lose the, as you always say, the eyes on the prize, which is Yahawashi, man. The prize is Yahawashi and rulership with him in his kingdom. That crown of immortality, that rod of iron, man, to be a ruler of these nations. You know? But go ahead, Art.
Going to the next precept. Psalms 17 and 8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings.
You see, keep me as the apple of the eye. You know, and what does it say? Well, it was another precept where he said, he that touches you is touching the apple of my eye.
Yeah.
Come.
Zephaniah. What's either Zechariah or Zephaniah? But I was thinking Zephaniah. Create word. Let me look it up again. We'll just say for time's sake. Apple.
Zechariah.
Zechariah.
2 and 8.
Right, 2 and 8.
Zephaniah.
2 and 12. 12 and 8. I was 12 and 8. But 2 and 8. And it says, Zechariah 2 and 8. For this saith Yahweh of hosts.
That's it.
Yeah. After glory has he sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of the eye of his eye.
You see? So who was spoiled? Who spoiled the nation of Israel? What nation was spoiled? The nation of Israel. What nation is desolate? The nation of Israel. You know, the 12 tribes. You know, and he that toucheth us touches the apple of the Lord's eye. So back to Psalm 17 and 8. Read it again, I.
Going back to Psalms chapter 17 and verse 8, and it says, keep me as the apple of the eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wings.
And we bring out the wings because in that prophet,
you cut off
we
again.
bring out the wings because in her vision, she said that dragon protected its children with his wings. You know, so keep me as the apple of thine eye, and protect me with the what? The shadow of thy wings. So, hey, it's easy to see if you have the eyes to see who is he talking about. You know, he's talking about the children of Israel.
Yeah, like you said in the vision, she said his people.
Yeah, she did say his people.
She said people. She said his people.
And then she said, but God loves everybody. You know, it was so weird. That
makes no sense. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying too, because the Lord, you have to understand the Lord can put the spirit upon you to bring a vision out, but then the rest of it, you're a devil, you're a demon. It can't be like that. You know, the Lord can do whatever he wants. And
because what did Acts 2 and 17 say?
Upon all flesh.
Upon all flesh, man.
Yeah.
Because we all are doing what? His will. We all are doing his will, man. You don't have no free will. We all do what the Lord tells us to do. You know?
And this is why it's not of him that willeth, but him that runneth is of the Most High that gives show of mercy. And that's the thing. So basically, it's all about the Lord. If he chose us to be his chosen nation, he chose us. If he chose to Edom, if he would, but he didn't, and he would, it will not, he never do. Chose Edomite. or the Ishmaelites or the Moabites or the whatever. He
We would
didn't.
have to accept it
We would have
because
to
it's
accept
his
it, but he
choice.
did not. He chose the
Yeah,
nation of Israel from the end, from the beginning until the end. That's the
come.
thing, you know. Come.
And that's the thing. And that's what started all of this too, because they were jealous. They hated us for the blessing. Esau hated what? His brother for the blessing that he received from his father.
Mm.
That Esau hated Jacob for the blessing that he received, you know? But go ahead, Ak.
Come. Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
What is the secret place? This truth, this knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, having the understanding of this, because it was a secret, and it still is kind of, because it's not open unto everyone's eyes.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes when we at the camp, there's people who come up and we just it's the spirit is like, we're not. It's no point. It's no point to even deal with this dude.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, even if you try, you already, it's like the spirit already telling you, you know, it's not going to work. You know, you got a precept that you're about to pull out?
Now I'm just looking for one. So good.
Come, you have something you want to say on to that?
Um, the thing is, like for me, always when it says under the shadow, just to point under the shadow, or
Mm-hmm.
basically covering the shadow of the wings. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
I always imagine the Lord standing in front of us, protecting us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because when you think about it, when you're in somebody's shadows, when he's standing before you. So
Mm-hmm.
like for example, like I always see these animes or these movies, somebody's in distress, the hero comes up, zip, zip, comes in front and takes all the hits and protects it. And basically the sun's shining, and then in the back, and they're in the shadow. So then the protection, because because also says in Isaiah, woe unto them that trust in the shadow of Egypt, paraphrasing. So
Uh-huh.
trust in the shadow of Egypt, protection of Egypt. But why? Because Egypt is standing in front of you as a protection.
Mm-hmm.
Woe to them. But blessed are they that the Lord gonna protect man in these times. Because like it says, time of tribulation, Jacob's trouble is about to kick in, man.
Come.
He said it, basically time of trouble. Mass death is gonna happen. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner, man. Like the brother said, like the ark said, the hour of temptation is right around the corner, man. You see all these things come to pass, man. And this is why the Lord also brings the stream out, man. Because we was like, what are we gonna go into? And then we said the dream, you know.
Come.
And this is the spirit, man. It's perfectly for this time that we're in. A prophetic dream. I fucked up the title because I forgot it. I would just let it GMS Germany, but I want to put it a prophetic dream, just the title of the video.
You can't change it?
Yeah, but it didn't work. I have to do it after that.
Oh,
Change it.
okay, okay.
Upload it. So lucky for this, my mistake. Yeah.
But it's still, hey,
Yeah.
you know, it's the will.
So,
But like you were saying, when you say like, for example, somebody, their dad was a great superstar or something, and then they follow in the dad's footsteps, like it's gonna be hard for him to get out of the shadow of his father. You
yeah.
know, like Michael Jordan's son, he got a big shadow to try to get out of. He never could, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But to stand in the shadow of Yahawah, Yahawashi, you protected, man. Nothing is gonna touch you in that shadow, man. You cooling in the shade. You know what I mean? You like, ain't nothing that's gonna. There's nothing that can uh come up against that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that type of protection. You
Yeah.
know.
When you think about it, it's the only thing that basically comes to us is the things that the Lord let through.
Yeah.
Because
Come.
when you think about it, like it says in Psalms, let me get it real quick. Psalms 34 and 7, and it says, the angels of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So basically, we
Come.
got the angels around us, so we got a hedge around us, we got a camp around us protecting us, right? So what gonna attack us? It's just the things that they let us through. So they're like, okay, he can handle that, let him go through. If you understand what I'm saying? Okay, he like, no, 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 not you, not you. Okay, you, yeah. You're like in the club. You're like, you, come in. You're like, no, 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 you stay out. So the Lord is protecting us and everything that we can handle, the Lord gonna put upon us. So
Come.
the elect won't take the offer of Egypt, which is the mark of the beast. The elect won't break in Jacob's trouble. the elect gonna eat, the elect gonna be protected, preserved, and delivered at the end, gonna get salvation. Why? Because the Lord chose them to do so, and because the Lord protected them, and because they showed themselves worthy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it says, Revelation 17 chapter, they are called chosen and faithful. Roughly paraphrase. They are with the Lamb. They are called chosen and faithful. So they were called the truth, they were chosen, and they are faithful unto the end, faithful unto death, like it says Revelation 2 and 10.
Okay.
You know, and this should be our mentality, and in these times that we're in right now, because you just see Esau coming down with the great wrath more and more. Like we said before, the making things mandatory, not going too deep into it, you know. But Yahweh Shemiel Shai is warning us with these dreams, and why should we go? We could. The thing is with this, with the dream, right? We saw it as something special. The Lord gave us a spirit to see it as something special, and then we showed it to the brother. The brother even said, "Hey, this is a heavy dream." You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's not to be taken lightly. Basically, it's heavy because it shows us right now in this time to transform from the black into the white, be protected by Yahweh Shemiel Shai. Why? Because we're His children. Because we the children of God. We're children of the Most High, basically
Children of light. Okay.
children of light. And then basically the tribulation came, mass death, so on and so forth. And what happens then? The enemy gets ready, but the Most High is already the army of heaven is already ready. I'm gonna destroy the asses, man. So this is basically in short term. What's gonna happen, man?
Okay.
You know what's gonna happen? That's the thing. It's beautiful, man.
Okay.
But yeah, I had a priest on my mind. I forgot it. But yeah. Going back to Psalms 91 and 2. Or you got something what you want to say, so like it.
I don't got
Psalms
nothing, man.
91 and 2. I will say unto Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. See?
Okay.
And we get the noisome pestilence right now. We got the pestilence, the virus, and at the same time we got the supposedly what to say the light of the light at the end of the tunnel. So basically, the salvation of this world is
Mm-hmm.
fucking the pestilence, man. You know, putting
Mm-hmm.
people to death out there, man.
Okay.
But you want to trust in this, man? Get ready for death and destruction, man. Get very, very ready for horror. I'm telling you, man.
The
Straight up.
they call Yahawashi is called the King of Terrors, man.
Yeah, man.
The
Yeah,
King
but
of Terrors, man.
good.
So
Yeah.
your wildest desires, Yahawashi knows. Your deepest fears, Yahawashi knows, man. Just
Yeah.
think about all those apparitions that those Egyptians was seeing in the dark.
Horror, man.
They
These
was they
deep.
was getting scared shitless. They was dropping dead
Yeah.
just from the apparitions, man. Just from the thoughts and the things that they were seeing, the visions that they were seeing. They was dying from heart strokes, and you know what I mean. Like, so just think, like we said, this second Exodus, this thing that we're gonna go through in these last days is gonna be so extravagant, so grand, and so unbelievable. So you can expect to see, well, the Lord has already said it. Mass death is going to be, it's right there in 90. Go ahead, keep reading, because
Okay.
I'm out there.
Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers,
Mm-hmm.
and under his wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be a shield and buckler.
His
Beautiful,
truth
man.
shall be the shield and buckler. His truth is which is Yahawashi. That's why Yahawashi says no man can come unto the Father except he go through me. So his truth, which is this word, which is Yahawashi, is going to be our shield and buckler. You know, keep going on.
Verse 5. And also says again, he shall cover thee with his feathers, so he's going to protect you. And so we have to understand the Lord going to protect us in these times that we're in. If you're faint-hearted, the Lord going to destroy us because we
Mm-hmm.
believe that. But you have to have faith that the Lord going to protect you. You're going to be protected, man. You know? But to keep on going, verse 5, not thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness. And it's true, because a pestilence you can't see, you can't avoid. If the pestilence is in the city, you see people dropping dead, then you see it. But basically, it's nighttime for you. You're like this. Where's the pestilence? You don't see anything, eyes closed and shit. It's too dark. But the Lord still going to protect you from it, man. Um, They walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
You see,
Beautiful.
so great death is going to be seen. He said at thy side and at thy right hand. So you're going to see the men who are meant to make it through this are going to see a lot of death. They're going to see a lot of death. The whole world is going to see a lot of death, man. Their bodies are going to lay in the streets like dung.
Yeah, hey, that's the spirit, man. I wanted to get that.
Their bodies are going to lay in the street like dung. They're not going to be able to even take the bodies away. There's going to be so many people dead. We're going to see, Esau claiming that there's so many deaths from this. I almost said it, from this virus. But we're going to see a lot of death. It's going to happen. You're going to see mass slaughter. That's why the scriptures say what? Prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of their fathers. So slaughter, when you slaughter somebody, man, for the iniquity of their fathers, hey, come on, man. Esau has done so much iniquity, and he's not going to go unpunished. Go ahead, what was that precept you want to bring?
I got two precepts. One from the comic book quick. It says here first, Shalom. Shalom, and Psalms 34:7 again. The angel of Yahawah campeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. That's the truth, man. But going back to the mass death, 2 Exodus chapter 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. What we're seeing right now, talking about famine. So an article today, I wanted to go into it, into the spirit. Famine, and then who was it, NATO or the UN talking about famine from basic biblical what is it called?
From biblical proportions.
Yeah, like it's said in the Bible, like biblical I forgot the wording, but like it says in the scriptures, basically mass death or famine, so on and so forth.
You mean like the 7-year famine of Joseph in Egypt?
Yeah, for example, they said like a famine, like from the scriptures.
Similar.
Basically. Yeah, kind of like this. And the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy. So basically, the ICB mist is going to get your ass by verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
Think of Book of Eli, man.
Yeah.
You can't even imagine it, but the Lord gave us little tidbits of his imagination, because all of those great creative things, the Lord put out for us to see. For the ones who have eyes to see spiritually, they're gonna see what they're supposed to see.
That's right, man. And then going back to Psalms 91:8, only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
You see? Yeah, only with thine eyes. So it's nothing going to come on you. Nothing is going to bother you.
Yeah, but why though? Because we're going to be in the Germans. YAHAWAH. Because it's only with the eyes thou shalt see the reward of the wicked. What's the reward of the wicked? The nuclear destruction, the fire, like it says in Zechariah chapter 14 and 12. So what's going to happen? How are we going to escape that mass judgment? That judgment is never seen on this earth before. The Lord going to basically deliver us from this world, man. Because we're going to be judged, but the Lord going to deliver us. Quick precept on the common board, 2 7:20. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. Beautiful
Okay.
precept, man. It's true, man.
That's what we said before.
Go.
You know, with the transformation. You
Yeah.
know, and how Cypher wanted to go back into the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to forget what he had learned, where he had been, and what the fight was. You know, he didn't want to fight no more. He didn't want to be a part of the sons of Zion, because that's what they were.
Go.
You know, that movie's very spiritual, man. The Matrix is a very spiritual movie, because the ones who were fighting against the Sentinels, which was Mr. Anderson, you know, the computer, they unplugged from the Matrix. And that's what we're going to have to do too. You know,
Yeah.
we're going to have to unplug, like you said.
When you even think about the Matrix, it means Matrix means womb. When you go into scriptures, Matrix means womb. So when you think about it, what comes out of womb? A child, right? So the basic, the nation of Israel, the kingdom is coming out of this womb. It's showing you in the Matrix, you know.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, man. And then now we basically went to the part. So basically, we've made it in three parts: the transformation from black into white with the children, the elect. Then the Great Tribulation, what we spoke a little bit at Jeremiah 37. You can read it yourself. It's time it's never seen before. 12, Daniel 12 and 1.
Okay.
Jacob's trouble. Gonna be a lot of death, like we read. And now we're going to go into the part where it said basically the host of angels, the heavenly host was ready everywhere. But then the heavenly host of angels were everywhere, and the enemy made himself ready. But then that was put to ashes, which is straight up prophecy in Second 13 chapter, man.
Okay.
You know, and
His
that's the
mouth.
thing.
He opened his mouth. He didn't even say a word.
No, that's right, man.
They saw and they feared him, yet they thirst fight. You know, they saw and feared, but yet they still try to fight him.
Yeah.
You know, hey,
So,
it's a precept. John chapter 15 and verse 19. If you were of the world will love you, will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And that's the truth, man. That is the truth, straight up. And like we were saying, when you transform from the old man, you put off the old ways, and you try to put on that righteous garment from that wicked garment, from that dirty garment that you had before. You know, people tell you all the time, hey man, I miss the old person. I miss that old you, man. You used to be so cool. What happened to you? You know, and it's funny because when you start to tell the truth and you start to show people the truth, they say, don't bring that Hebrew Israelite stuff around here, you know, or you take it too literal. You don't even know if it's true, you know.
unbelief,
Hey,
man. Romans 3 and 3.
hey, so what if some did not believe? Should that unbelief make the law
The faith
without
comes
effect,
forth.
in effect? You know, so like you to butcher it, but that's the truth, man. You know, and the more you commit to this, the more that they're gonna dislike you.
Yeah,
The more
because
they're gonna say that you always find the bad in everything. Go ahead, so like it.
because basically the more you go into the scriptures, the more you grow in this truth. The more you basically setting you stepping more away from the matrix. So these people in the world they cling onto the matrix like, oh no, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. They're like this, like for example, you live in a house and the people around you don't want you to move out, but you say you're moving out. This point that you plan on this, they're gonna cuss your ass out, man. You
Yeah.
know?
At first they're gonna come on nice.
Yeah.
They're gonna be sweet about it. Come on, you don't need to go. But when you're adamant, then you're gonna see the real hate. You think you better than me? You think you better than us? You think you? Well, yeah. The scriptures say that I'm holy, man. I'm separate.
Go.
This is gonna make me separate from you.
Go.
These laws are the laws of the Most High.
That's
This
right.
make me closer to the power, the true power of this world is of Israel. the real God of this planet and this universe, you know? So
Cool.
if this is his word and his law, that makes, and if you strive to keep it, that makes you different from the rest of these people on this earth,
Sure.
you know? That makes you holy, man. You think you better than me? Well, the scriptures say I'm better than you, but you don't want to hear it, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the word itself holy. If you want to be holy, that means you're separate.
Cool.
You're set apart, you know?
Cool.
But go ahead, Ike.
2 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, and dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, and all things trembled that were seen under him.
Mm-hmm. That's YAHAWASHI, man. On his chariot, his glory, man.
Sure.
Go ahead, Ike.
And basically, also the thousands of heaven represent basically.
Oh, the angels. I
Yeah.
was thinking about when I was completely visualizing YAHAWASHI, and when he turned, everybody was like, "Oh!" But yeah, the
Thousands of heavens,
chariots
the
also.
angels with the chariot, because you have to understand, like it says in Ezekiel 1, where
Okay.
angels are chariots. So the thousands of heavens, like in the vision, because she said the angels were everywhere. So they
Mm-hmm.
were covering the whole sky, everything, man. How I pictured it, like first of all, picture like the dragon was bound out the wings like around the sea like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically the chariots came, and she said like yeah. So the host of angels were everywhere, like we says here, thousands of heavens, the chariots, man.
Okay.
You know, to keep on going. So like yeah, um, go. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. Verse 4. And
Mm-hmm.
whensoever the voice of went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And
See?
after, so like
Go ahead, Ike.
verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was scattered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
You see,
But
and that's that's Esau's military with all of his might. Go ahead. It's gonna break it down.
and even the other nations also.
Yeah, I said, and
Yeah,
the heathen nations also, and
good.
all his might, you know, and all their might.
Yeah. Because when you think about it, like it says, the World War III gonna happen, right? So they're gonna fight against each other, and then they're gonna have the war, the invasion. And what they're gonna do? So supposedly, or the so-called alien invasion, which just means foreigners invasion. How are gonna come and invade this world basically to conquer? Because how are gonna come back to conquer? You know. And what
He's
is the
coming with
thing?
love.
Huh?
He's
But
coming with love.
what is the thing that you have to destroy when you conquer somebody? The military. When you break the military, the kingdom is destroyed. The army. If you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ever played Age of Empires?
No.
Oh, it's like a simulation game where
Mm-hmm.
you own a kingdom and you gotta go attack another kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing you do when you get into, like, when you go to the kingdom, first you infiltrate it, so you break down the entrance. But the first thing you do is to attack the military barracks,
Yep.
so they can't reproduce soldiers. And once they don't got no soldiers, or
The,
or let's say they coming from the left to attack your kingdom, and you go to the right and you attack theirs before they got to yours, and you destroy all of their things and you overtake it. So then you come from behind and take it. You take them. You know what I mean? So yeah, like you say, you when you first come into a place, you gotta take if you take out the military, they're done. Okay.
we got a few prison on the common board, which is pretty good. It's Revelation 1:7. And behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye
Mm-hmm.
shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wait because of him.
Even so, amen. Go ahead.
Even so, I'm not right. So basically, Yahushua gonna come back. Everybody gonna see him with the
Mm,
cloud, which is the chariots. Revelation 12 and 27. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against uh, fought and his angels, which talking about Esau and his military, man.
mm-hmm.
Talk fight against the heavenly host, man. You know,
Okay.
verse 8, and prevailed not, neither was the place found any more in heaven. Verse 9, and the great angel, great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the earth, her world, and he was cast out in the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. You know,
Okay.
that's the thing, man. So basically, Esau and his military fighting against the heavy host and Yahushua gonna get fucked up.
And these heathen nations going to join right with them. They're going to go
Yeah.
and throw all their soldiers, because what did Ronald Reagan say?
This is Sparrow was thinking about this.
I often think if an alien threat from an unknown place would come here, how we would all set aside our differences and join together. And that's what they're gonna try to do. They already knew. He's talking about YAHWASHI from then, man.
Yeah, and also talking about the Space Force, building a Space Force out of nowhere. China supposedly on the moon, setting the thing. And you know how demonic these Chinese, the devil, they're like the devil, man. They want to be like the devil. They say like they got a technique to produce rain now. They can produce rain.
They want to be like the Most High.
That's what I'm saying, man. They want to follow Esau, want to be like the Most High, man. I'm telling you.
The pride puffeth them up. I saw today that Esau and Moab, they love each other, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking crackers,
Esau and
man.
Moab, they love each other, man.
But you know the gauge is the worst mix, man. Got them
Right.
gauges, man.
I know.
Hey, these gauges, bro, are gonna
Continue.
hey. But going back to Second Ezra chapter 13, verse 6, it says, I got a real quick precis like it. In Revelation 19 and 19, and it says, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and the armies, see the kings of the earth and the armies gathered together to make war against him, against Yahushua, that sat on the horse, and against his army. See, so it's gonna be like, hey, these nations gonna fight against Yahushua, you know, and that's the thing. Just a quick precept, but going back to verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it.
That's his chariot, man. He said it's a great mountain.
Yeah.
He flew up
Verse-
upon it.
yeah.
And read what he says.
But verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
So he couldn't even see no land. His journey was so big, he couldn't even see nothing else other than the chariot.
He couldn't see where it was coming from because it was so big.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He couldn't see anything. He's like, dang, this must have been whew.
And this is what you have to understand. Everybody gonna see how it's because that alone, he listen to me. He just can't come alone. You know what I'm saying? He just can come alone with the biggest Jerry ever gonna see him. You know?
Come.
Everybody gonna see him, man. You know? This thing. But yeah.
Keep going.
Verse 8. And after this I beheld. Not like it. Yeah, verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet thrust fight.
Yet they was afraid.
Beautiful.
But see, that's what the military teach you too. Don't show your fear, just fight through it.
Mhm.
And what happened to them?
Get slaughtered.
They got slaughtered, man.
Yeah.
They got slaughtered, turned into ash, just like her vision was.
Yeah, that's true. Because when I think about this precept, I'm always imagine like they're like, oh, but the Lord like putting the spirit upon it like this. Get the fuck out
Just
of
like
here.
he hardened Pharaoh's heart.
That's right, man. You know.
There is no free will, man.
Yeah. Because why should you fight
to show
against
his
something
power,
that's so
to show
great?
his glory, to show his
So like,
strength. Salaki, go ahead.
that's so lucky for me, man. But yeah, verse 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
You see, he didn't have nothing in his hands. He didn't
What's
need
that?
nothing. YAHAWASHI, man.
Yeah, verse 10.
Flew on top of a mountain.
Yeah,
A huge mountain. What do you need? Go ahead, Ag.
yeah, big ass chariot, man, chilling up there, like it says, sitting on the white horse, sitting on the chariot, standing there. And then like he like, so you want to fight against me? Read verse 9, okay?
Madara.
Yeah, verse 10. I was like it. Yeah, verse 10. And it says, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire and the flaming breath and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up everyone, so that upon the sudden, all of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
it's a joke, of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
You see? So, just like in her vision, she said that they would turn it to dust,
Ash,
and
ash,
the
bro.
Lord won.
And ash represents even that they burnt to death.
You know, if you see a volcano, ash, bro. Whew,
And that's the
you
thing, man. So all these things represent the laser beam of Yahweh Shah.
can't,
The laser beam said, "Come on, this was the biggest laser beam that blasted all of them." You know,
can't.
think when you think about it, I just imagine it because how it's described it, flaming breath. You know, that
It's
really
all
good.
he's saying when he describing what he see, like it's like fire inside fire and brimstone around it, wrapping around it. I see it like you know
Yeah,
like
like
fire
I don't
streaming
agree.
there with pieces of fire inside, and then another thing going around it. You know,
Yeah,
like what's Piccolo's beam. You know, but then the Kamehameha, like all of
in
it together. You know, it's
uh,
you
in
know.
German is Höllenspirale, which means hell spiral, basically. Translate word for word.
Okay.
Höllenspirale. Like, it was like this. I remember this shit, bro. It's funny as hell. Oh
So
man.
you
Yeah,
just know, man.
good. That's Satan, man. But like we had, like we said, basically all of these the flaming breath. What is it? The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest fell up with violence upon the multitude, which represent the laser beam of the chariot, man. You know, which is going to destroy these nations, going to put them to ash. The supreme power of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, and that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. They're going to be completely destroyed. They're going to be wiped away, and that's the vision. Because like we had, the black dragon turned to a white dragon, then the white dragon, the purified dragon, the children, which is the elect. The elect are protected by Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Then from there, great tribulation, anguish happened in the whole world, mass death. And from there, basically, so great tribulation, Jacob's trouble. And then from this point, it went to um, the angels were all around, or were everywhere, and angels were everywhere, and the nations, the enemy, the nations, made themselves ready to fight, and then they got burned to dust, to ash. He said to ash. Okay, and that's the thing. So that's the thing with this vision. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to spring of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Haratazah, he gave us the full understanding of this vision, or the understanding that we should bring out to the spirit, because this was a heavy vision, man. We getting purified to the white and clean, basically nation, you know. The brother's back. Just give me a second. Yeah, the
Yeah,
brother's
back.
back.
My phone, my iPad died. I didn't even
Yeah,
notice it.
I was thinking that. But like I just said like summing up the dream basically, you know,
Okay.
that we went all over it and I just got some pretty on common board. Isaiah 6, and 15, for behold, Yahweh will come with fire, see with fire, and with his chariots like whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Okay.
Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. And that's the thing. And like we always say, when you go into the word plead, it means in Hebrew, shapat, and this means judge. So Yahweh Bashim will judge all flesh,
Okay.
you know. And then here another one, Isaiah 63:3, and I have trodden the winepress, which is talking about Yahushua, but it says, this one, who's he that come from Basra, that coming from Basra, winepress alone, and out of the people there was none with me, for I tracked them in my anger and trampled them with fury, and their blood shall sprinkle upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment. And that's the thing, you know. So Yahushua gonna come back to judge as well. Like it says 2 Peter 3:10, you know, everything that we're gonna see in this world gonna be basically burnt down with the ice being missing in the chariots, the lazy of the chariots, like we just read, man. You know,
Okay.
one blaze of beam from the big ass chariot, man, was destroying off that, you know. And that's the thing, man.
Okay.
So yeah, man. With
It's gonna
concerning
be easy work.
what is that?
I said it's gonna be easy work, and it's gonna be a lot of death easily.
No, that's the thing, man. Like Pharaoh, if Pharaoh couldn't do anything against Yahweh Shemel Shai, neither you supposedly so advanced in technology can do nothing against Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai is the ultimate. He's above all, man. You know,
Ultra, ultra, ultra.
you can't even describe him, man. The
No,
Lord's
you
might,
can't.
Lord, Lord's might, wisdom, understand. Everything of the Lord is just unspeakable, man. You want to go into deep, you want to go in depth into it, you're gonna buck the fuck out and destroy yourself, man.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
know. But we're gonna have the full knowledge understanding in the kingdom above everything, because we have the access to the tree of life again. You
Can't.
know, that's the
Can't.
thing. Amen.
So yeah, that was the Yapa lesson. Yahweh was edifying.
Come on, man.
You know, and with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh.
Yahawah, Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, KABAD.
Ba'ashem, double
Sure.
honors to the elders and apostles of great wisdom and taught us this truth.
Come.
Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, the 144,000 men pushing the truth and wholehearted sincerity across the four winds.
Come.
Until next time, Shalom.
God, I just want to say one more thing.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Slack.
To the best of ability, we could basically with precepts, break down the stream, man. The stream of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You know, that's what I just want to say. But yeah, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, right to the next time, man. Shalom.